As Sally Sue was sitting at home trying to figure out her dilemma, her friend Betty Jo walked up. "What are you doing?" she asked. "Well, I'm planning my birthday party, but I'm having a hard time figuring out how many people to invite. I have found out that each row adds a total of 2 seats as you go back, but it's taking too long to count all of them," Sally Sue replied. "Oh," Betty Jo proclaimed, "I know how to help you. I learned about this thing called an arithmetic sequence." "Okay, teach me how to do it," said Sally Sue. "Well, to start out, an arithmetic sequence is a set of terms in which there is a constant number added to the preceding term. We know that in your situation it is an arithmetic sequence, since each row has a constant number added to it." "Awesome, but how can this help me with my problem?" Sally Sue asked. "Well, the cool thing about arithmetic sequences is that there are 2 formulas that can help you with what you're trying to figure out. The first one helps you figure out the nth term in a sequence, or in your case, Sally Sue, the number of seats in a certain row of a theater. The formula is AN equals A1 plus N minus 1 times D. "Okay, but how do I use that for my problem?" Sally Sue asked. "Well, first you have to learn a little bit more about what the variables stand for. Let's get started. So, A1 stands for the number of items in the first row, or the first number in the sequence. N is equal to the number or row in the sequence in which you're trying to solve for. Lastly, D stands for the common difference between 2 adjacent numbers in a sequence. Once you figure out all this, all you have to do is plug in for your numbers, and you get the number you're trying to find." Sally Sue excitedly replied, "Great! So is that all I need to know to figure out how many people I can invite?" "Well, not exactly," Betty Jo replied. "That formula is to find the number for just a certain term or just an individual row." "Oh, no," Sally Sue explained. "Now I'm never going to figure it out." "Don't fret," said Betty Jo. "We still have another formula." "Oh, yay! Tell me all about it." So then Betty Jo went on to tell her about the second formula, the summation formula. "The summation formula is used when you want to find the sum of all the previous terms," said Betty Jo. "The formula is Sn equals n times A1 plus An all over 2. You already know what n and A1 stands for, Sally Sue, from the first formula. The only variable you have to figure out is An, which stands for the nth term." "Wait a second, that's what the first formula solves for, right?" asked Sally Sue. "You're right," responded Betty Jo. "Now all you have to do is apply the formulas I just gave you to your numbers, and you'll be on your way to the best birthday ever." "Thank you, thank you, thank you!" shouted Sally Sue. "I can't wait to get to work on my invitations." "You're so welcome, Sally Sue. I hope you have a great birthday."